Hey guys, guess who? It's me! Cool, yay! Hello, it's Miku Monarchy and Court Jester. Whoa! It's me, the devil. I'm a little bit late by 6 minutes, but ignoring that, hi. How's it going? Jay, I see you. I'm not late, you're just here early. No, I don't want to be executed by sundown. I have so much to live for, like, well, I'm still working that one out, but we'll figure it out, okay? I would never be late. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, the song's about to end. Uh-oh. Well, that was that. I spent like 3 hours on this introduction scene, only for it to ever be used once. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and, fuck, where's my thing? No, not this one. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't have my VTuber or PNG tuber on today. Whoopsie. Hang on. Let me see if I can get my PNG tuber up and running real quick. I couldn't find my camera. It's kinda almost near broken anyway, so I'm gonna have to get a new one at some point. Where is my server? Not this server. Where? Hello? Hang on, wait. I'm finding it. I'm finding it. There we go. Ooh. Let's see. PNG tuber? Oh, there we go. This'll have to do. Want to pass over that copy of the game? Sure, just give me like 20 years to finish it. Alright. Let's see if I can get another song in here. Oh, I have the whole soundtrack in here, hang on. No, that's the title song. Screw it, why not? Oh, I'm so unorganized, excuse me. I have to find the game, because I don't even have Steam open. There's also a stream delay, what the hell? Nah, it's probably fine. Hey Artsy! Welcome to the stream, how are you today? I'm stumbling over my words. Let's see, Ddlc Plus. Ooh. Well, that worked out. Okay. Game capture. Ddlc Plus. Will it capture or will it not? Adjust this. Everything's fine. I've got it all under control. I say as I panic. It fits well enough. Alright, PNG tuber, transition. Cool. Let's go ahead and turn off the music. Silly Steel tomorrow? Yeah, Silly Steel is tomorrow. This is true and factual and not at all a lie. Login. There we go. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Oh, alright. So, we have the main game, which I'm not gonna do, not today. I mean, I've already played through it, what would be the point? However, what I'm really interested in are these side stories. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Ddlc. Oh, well, I guess I actually have to write poems. Oh, man. I mean, play through the main game. Oh, no, that makes sense. So then who would I have to write a perfect poem for? Like, does it have to be perfect, or...? I've played these games before! I guess we'll just... wait. Should I try going back and unlocking all of these first? Or, like, start with the first part with all of these? I don't know if there's gonna be, like... I feel like I should play these in a linear order, so like Trust 1, Trust 2, Understanding 1, Understanding 2, and so on. I didn't think this far ahead. Man, I have to do the video game? I have to play it as it was designed? With its purpose? Ooh, purpose. Ooh. Okay, well... I guess first things first, I'll do Trust Part 1 and then to figure out how to get this. Video game, here we go. Begin the side story. So who am I gonna be? Oh. Hello. New soundtrack? Well, I say new, but this has been out for how many years now? Hello, fire. I see you down there. And I need to take a sip of my drink. I did some things earlier today and my throat hurts. Ooh, okay. Lovely. Is this too loud? Let me turn down the gain just in case. Settings. Music volume. Just in case. Or maybe I'm too loud. Maybe this is like a good balance. I think this is gonna be fine. How's it going this fine evening? For me, it's going pretty great, for the most part. How are you? Let me pop out my chat too, so I can actually see them. Pop out. There we go. Now I can see chat. Hi, guys. Just got off of VC recently. Cool. Oh, that was fun. Alright, here we go. First time seeing the side stories. Okay, everyone. The literature... I can't fucking read. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I miss debate club. Oh yeah, so is this like right after she leaves? I remember she was in debate club before she started the literature club, so... Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed... Oh, voice crack. Ugh. All of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her fists. Fists? How do I... I'm sorry. I'm screwing it all up. It hasn't even been like 10 minutes yet. At one of her flyers. I don't know how I screwed that up. The headline is, do you like literature? I'm sorry, but that is a horrible headline. Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. British? Yes, I can't read. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. And she's falling asleep. Hello? Oh, it's Sayori. Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? I love Sayori. She's awesome. No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was, like, so unprofessional of me to do that. Oh, maybe I should have waited. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. Natsuki. Okay. Sayori is my favorite. Yuri is second favorite. That's valid. I'd say for me, it's Natsuki first, Sayori second, Yuri third, Monica last. I like all of them, but... I mean, I've already made my stance on Natsuki very clear. This is everybody. Did I read that last text? Hang on, wait. Okay, yeah. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. Monica laughs, she's gonna... Listen. Maybe she will get me. But even if she does, my stance is as clear as day, and I will never change that. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry, this isn't, like, a real club yet. Voice... Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members, at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing, and you should be proud of it, you know? So, let me help you... drink. Throat is dying already. So, let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name's already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well... Yeah, let me make sure my chin... Okay, there we go. It's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like... a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sorry, ooh. I cannot read! Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Who doesn't like hugs? A day passes and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene, or however you say that word. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? There are people that don't like me. Yeah, that's true. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kinda worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And... Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh? What's this? Oh, a poem. Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Hello, Kanenta. I see you. How's it going, man? When they say spin, does she do a little twirl and curtsy? I can imagine that. That'd be a very Sayori thing to do. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere as near as good as... I can't read. I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are. Hey there, I'm just chilling. That's good, that's good. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. Poem so cute, I'm weeping in the sheets. Hashtag real. Real and true. I tried to do poetry when I was still in school, because it was something I was interested in at one point, but honestly, I just kind of gave that up in exchange for drawing. I mean, I've been drawing ever since I was way little, so that was like the more prominent interest I had. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aww. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like, sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh? Yeah! I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like, we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people, usually, but you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's how... Ugh, I can't read. Just got this a few weeks ago, so I started at W. Sweet. Honestly, I'm really liking this so far. I mean, I've always liked the Ddlc, and so I'm surprised I never got to the side stories sooner. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I'm gonna quickly promote the stream to Twitter, because I entirely forgot to do that. Give me a second. Streams. Stream link. 1 second, Twitter. Live playing Ddlc plus side stories right now. Come join if you have a chance. And there. Well, if that would embed properly. Hang on, wait. The tweet is messed up. Bear with me for a second, you're about to hear double audio. Messed up. Never mind, I lied. Okay, stream. There we go. That out of the way. Where'd my chat go? Oh, there it is. Never figured out what rhymes with purple, though. purple. Nope, I can't think of anything on the spot. And I'm in a club where LGBTQ plus is welcome. Awesome, actually. Base as fuck. And sorry, such. You could share the stream and some other services. Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind that. Alright, now that I posted that to Twitter, I can go back here. Whew. I think that helping me form a more cohesive vision for... I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. I can read, I swear. So, I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kinda good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Me too, Sayori. It's so relatable. Sayori, that's terrible. Wurple rhymes with purple. Damn, you're right. Round of applause for Mika Monarchy, everyone. Even I couldn't figure that out. This is me being genuine. I did not think of that. Okay. Where was I? See how easily I just get sidetracked? This is gonna be a common occurrence. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. I mean, I think turtle would still kinda count. But it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, why don't we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we had free... What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm, like, kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. No, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But, you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like, going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like, in the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What will we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. That was not part of the slogan thing. Whoopsie. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, sorry, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. That's the main character whom I have not named. Okay, what if I said that we'd like do group reading and discuss it together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh! What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed? But weren't... never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Which Doki would be the most to make vent art, Sayori? Without a doubt. Discover a new you. And I only say Sayori because of what we already know about her. And as far as I know, she does like little doodles sometimes too. Because there's like those sticky notes of her stuff on them, yeah. Oh, brother, I'm already yawning and it's only like 6 p.m. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah! You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Right the way into his heart. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way! You don't have to run! Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In here! Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and that would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I am so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book, so I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room. Oh, hang on, whoa. I lost track of that for a second. The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Gee, I wonder who they gave the flyer to. Surely nobody with purple hair. Well, Sorry, the accent. Sorry guys, I have to spoil it. It was me. Condenser, what the fuck? How dare you spoil the story? Absolutely horrible. Mods, crush this guy into dust. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sorry appears at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart? That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic, but Sorry pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? I'm taking a moment to appreciate the music because I really like it. I'm gonna have to like save this into a playlist later. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like, with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So, I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. One shot? One shot? Nico one shot? Based game? I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some time alone. In that case... Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monika. Good luck! Monika smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides that it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who is forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monika suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monika opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me. All for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction. In the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that's why I have decided I must become the flower. Well, that wasn't frightening at all. Oh, man. I mean, it's a good poem, but also, damn. Damn. What the? Oh, wait. Sayori? Oh, now we can play the second part. I mean, sure, why not? Just checking OBS. Is the stream still okay? It seems to be fine. Give me a second. Someone is messaging me, and I do not know whom. Oh, I see. Those were not messages. Those were pings. Pings from a server which I do not look in. Oh, now we can do the second part. I love angst and depression. I will consume that. I will consume angst and sadness like a sponge. That's what Archive of Our Own is for. Another day passes in a flash. I'm sure Miku Monarchy knows a lot about gore. November 23rd, 2024. Anyway, another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for this stupid vision. Hey, leave me alone. Oh, I will leave you alone. Don't you worry, my dear friend. Anyway, sorry, what was that? Who was that? Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. Can't believe Kumoribus joined the literature club. Where the fuck am I? Literature? Who has time for reading? I don't. I prefer gambling, stabbing, gambling. Did I also mention stabbing? I like stabbing things. Look at my sword. I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Let's go gambling! Oh, dagnabbit! Who is that? I think Monica's the knight. Yeah, me too. I mean, darkens? Darkness? Dark? Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're happy here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. But besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but As unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Sayori's got that infectious smile, but she's also really, really good at hiding her emotions. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's like, it's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least, that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what it's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, "You idiot," after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to place your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well... Yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, "You idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for. And then I did the exact same thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew. Drink. Remember to hydrate. Hydration is important. Monika looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we'll still have time. I mean, we still have time, my bad. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay! Let's do it! Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from... If you think writing poems are bad, then let me introduce you to sonnets. 14-line poems that follow the following pattern. A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G. If I still wrote poems, I would understand what that means. I mean, I know what, like, what are the names? The schemes, I don't know. How they're built, I know what that is. I just don't think I could write one now. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Did I mention there are 10 syllables? Oh. Oh. Ow. Per line? Fun! Absolutely fun! Hello, cat. Say hello to Cat Mori. There's a little tiny cat trying to climb up my chair. Get off my chair, come on. There we go. Kitty. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Oh, there's more. Another day passes. As usual, Monika's the first one to the clubroom. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Right the way into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Do, I imagine a future where I can... Oh, now I'm getting the song stuck in my head. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart, but the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting, when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? Hydrating again? Ugh. There you go. Water. The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that... Ooh. My throat. Ugh. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. Excuse me. Ooh. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating all airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within a realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs a pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a secondary smear on the paper. Come on, Monica! Just move your hand! Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approaching her desk, then stops for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard just to be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Well, that got dark. Okay. Okay, all right. Sayori, this is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So, I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask, what's wrong? I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again. Her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? Hydrating again. My bad. Bad timing, I know. You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. If you'd like. Oh, cat, get off my desk. This is really horrible timing. Go. Get. Hang on. Get off of my desk. Kitty. You're gonna get yourself stuck behind there. Go. Get. There we go. That took a bit. Alright, back to angst, back to sadness, and emotions. If you'd like. I remember this scene. I've seen this before. I've seen the art at least. Wordlessly, and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. It's so cute! Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that have passed, this is where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're, like, the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness, clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die! As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort, but she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me, and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision. And you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer. Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Mm-hmm. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, it'll always be your choice. But if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps, knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monika smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. And that's when it ends. Damn. Man, okay. Well, that was full of emotion. And sadness. My favorite. Honestly, I'm really glad that I'm finally getting around to playing these. Because I've been enjoying myself for... Oh, hey, I have mail. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Rave if you need to schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we rearrange the meeting to discuss the results when I return? I don't know who you are. Sorry, man. You also have new music. Hell yeah. Alright, time to catch up on chat. The Yorian Sayori. Fun fact, there's a DDLC mod where MC gets Sayori the help she desperately needs. I think I've seen a few like that, but the main one I've seen is DDLC Salvation. That one's a really good mod. I like the remake. Actually, I have that in my Steam library. Yes, I put it in my Steam library. It's a good mod. Got me crying over video games, man. I don't usually cry over video games, but this brings me close. Oh man, how long have we been streaming for? Let me check. It's been like an hour? I can go for a little longer. I like this song. Well, I guess we can start understanding while we're already here. Sure, why not? I think I'm gonna do this one and maybe the second part if we have enough time, if I feel like continuing. But yeah. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a really short break. I promise I won't disappear after it this time. I just need a moment to like rest my voice and not die. So what I'm gonna do is pause this. Oh, oopsie. How do I get back? Wait. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I am going to bring us back here for the time being, and I will be right back. So, like, give me a bit. I will be back soon. I'm gonna find a song real quick for this. Hang on. DDLC Plus soundtrack. I hope I won't get copyright struck for this. DDLC Plus OST. Okay. Yeah, this will do. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be right back. Okay. Ugh. Hello. I'm alive. Took me just a little bit longer than I was hoping because my cat ran out of my room and so I had to chase her around. She's not allowed out of the room, especially after what she did last time. And also the cats out there don't really like her that much. Yes, the return. It's me. I'm here. I also got some food, so that's nice. No, I will not get you your house. That is not happening. You'll get a barn. I'll get you a barn. A barn that's red. Screen. Oh, there we go. Wrong screen. Whoopsie. Only real ones get that reference. You can't do this to me? Yes, I can. Okay. We're back. And here. And alive. I should also say that in the thing, huh? Okay. Begin the side story. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's Yuri! Everyone's favorite girl! Oh, ow. Ooh. Man. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, I am all over the place. Oh, a new track, I think. I don't remember hearing this in the first two ones, but maybe I'm also not remembering. Okay. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her! It's the girl! It's her! It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club, by chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please, come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone's welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, I already... Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes! Have you heard of Annabelle I don't know how to say that. DuPont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. I read too fast. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, like, no experience with fantasy except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure I'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is their only interest? Doesn't it kinda seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty, I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. There's the cat again. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice, I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps a finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in the other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously interjects. Oh, something just fell. Hang on. That happened. There we go, okay. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and looks at her other book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because she... Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. I swear, I can read. I've said this several times, I'm not sure. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that it was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Damn, she is just like me for real. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. No, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I'll tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into? I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep burying things. Yeah, not buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much, it's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So, I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Am not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just the places where you can walk and sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like it. Whenever I feel like I need it. She is kind of a pushover, but I mean, it's, you know. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingers. The three continue their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two gonna be starting on that book next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. Yuri is... Well, actually, no, she's not that much of a pushover as you'd think, I guess. Especially if you take into consideration, like, her relationship with Natsuki, right? And how they have, like, their banter and their arguments. So yeah, Yuri is not really that much of a pushover. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you and engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has the spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Oh. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. I guess you'll kinda learn about their personalities the more you, like, watch. So, like, from what we gather right now, Sayori is upbeat, bubbly, she's all cheery, and she wants to make everyone happy. But she's also depressed, and, well, she has very, very sad thoughts. But I think she sees the best in everyone. Then you have Yuri, who's quiet, kind of reserved. Ooh. Monica is, well, a perfectionist. She's seen as, like, if I remember from, like, the first chapter, or whatever it's called, she's kind of viewed as, like, the perfect girl, right? So, I guess she's trying to, like, live up to that. To be honest, I never understood Monica as much as maybe the others. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm playing a video game. Silly me, I am stupid. Okay, it's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Oh, excuse me. Okay, I did switch back. My bad. Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure of what exactly Yuri's talking about. Well... I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still... I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Well, why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was ever truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment and stuff mostly, so it just sounded like something fun that we could do together. Reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Ahaha, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Oh, right, I should probably just get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? It's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you, you're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So, in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. My voice is dying. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are like just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Ah, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kinda glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. Ah, yes, my signature catchphrase. I can read, I promise. I'm so sorry. But I'm kind of glad you're patient. Yeah, I heard that. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay. Chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Oh no, it's fine. I think it's funny. You're good. What does vindicated mean? Oh, well, in this context, why can I not read? Hello? It essentially means that he was never proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? Mm-hmm. A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnus is having. Questions show investment. Curiosity may kill the cat, but it also helps with it. That is true. And actually very wise. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her feeling that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what... I hear footsteps upstairs. I'll be a bit quieter. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see it the way you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers the things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But... I'm sorry. Wait! Sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sorry, Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault, isn't it? I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. That's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Oh, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Sayori. Come on. You're good. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have. But if I was smarter, she would have been having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. No, Sayori. So quick to blame herself. Yeah, it's not her fault. Well, we have part 2 now. Check the mail real quick. Side stories. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to delicately hide Monica's elevated permissions from her without disrupting her connections to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here and there that differ a little bit from those in the VM1, even trivial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect from some of Monica's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experiment or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what, like 5 different universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monica, of course. It's funny because I was wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality, they are all real. As real as ours is, anyway. Well, interesting. We have lore. I guess I'm gonna have to keep track of this, huh? Well, how long have we been at this for? Almost 2 hours. I feel like maybe I'm probably gonna end now. I'm gonna set this as my wallpaper, don't mind me. Yeah, I think this is probably where I'm gonna end for right now. Oh man. Again, I'm really glad I actually finally decided to catch up on these, because, man, I missed a lot. Man. Alright. Well, I guess that's gonna be all for today. I'm gonna switch back to here. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Hang on. When am I gonna be back? It's the weekend. The only day off I have next week is Friday. I'll either be back on Friday or like a few weeks from now. I mean, like the next weekend. With that out of the way, see you guys. Have a good one.